Come closer, my children. Come closer. Do not fear the darkness beyond the fire. The night has many sounds, but not every sound is your enemy. Listen. Can you hear the wind moving through the tall grass? Can you hear the distant cry of the owl? Good. Now tell me, what is the quietest animal in the forest? When I was your age, I answered, the antelope. My grandfather laughed so hard that tears rolled down his face. No, he said, the quietest creature is the leopard. It does not announce its arrival. It lets its actions speak. That was the night he told me about the Leopard Warriors. And now, I will tell you the same story. Long before strangers drew maps across Africa, long before roads divided kingdoms, there stood a village hidden deep within an ancient forest where giant iroko trees touched the sky. The people lived in peace. Hunters respected the forest. Farmers respected the rivers. Children respected their elders. The people believed that every creature carried a lesson from the Creator. The elephant taught strength. The eagle taught vision. The tortoise taught patience. But the leopard taught wisdom in battle. As a young boy, I often asked my grandfather, did the leopard warriors wear leopard skins? He smiled. No, my child. They wore discipline. I did not understand. How could discipline be worn? Years later, I finally learned. The leopard warriors were not the biggest men in the kingdom. They were not always the strongest, nor were they chosen because of noble birth. Every year, the elders watched the young men carefully, not to see who fought the hardest, but to see who listened the best, who helped the weak without being asked, who shared food with strangers, who remained calm when others became angry. For my grandfather always said, a man who cannot master himself can never protect anyone else. One season, when danger threatened the kingdom, many young warriors rushed to prove themselves. They shouted loudly. They boasted of their courage. Some promised they could defeat 10 enemies by themselves. The oldest commander simply watched. Then he pointed toward the forest. Bring me the leopard. The young warriors looked at one another in confusion. Days passed. They searched everywhere. Not one of them found the leopard. Finally, an old hunter returned alone. The leopard saw us, but we never saw the leopard. The commander smiled. Then today, the leopard has already won. That lesson changed everything. From that day forward, the warriors trained differently. They learned to move without breaking branches, to listen before speaking, to watch before acting, to think before drawing a spear. Every morning before sunrise, they entered the forest, not to hunt animals, but to hunt impatience. The elders believed the greatest battle was the one fought inside the heart. Years later, a neighboring kingdom threatened the village. Fear spread among the people. The young warriors wanted to charge into battle immediately. But the commander raised his hand. No, we move like the leopard. We do not chase noise. We wait. For 3 days they watched. They studied every path, every river crossing, every hill, every weakness. Only when they understood the land better than their enemy did they move. When the battle finally came, it ended quickly. Not because the leopard warriors were stronger, but because they had prepared longer. After peace returned, I asked my grandfather, so the leopard teaches us how to fight? He shook his head. No, it teaches us when not to fight. That answer confused me. He smiled. The greatest warrior is not the one who wins every battle. It is the one who prevents battles whenever wisdom allows. Those words stayed with me longer than any story. As the years passed, I began seeing leopards differently. Whenever I walked through the forest and found fresh footprints, I remembered patience. Whenever I saw tall grass moving without sound, I remembered discipline. Whenever I faced difficult decisions, I remembered my grandfather saying, "The leopard never wastes its strength, proving it is powerful. It already knows." Today, Many kingdoms have disappeared. Many warriors have become dust beneath the earth. But the lesson of the leopard warriors still lives, not in weapons, not in battles, but in the hearts of those who choose wisdom before anger, humility before pride, and patience before action. The old storyteller reached into the fire and adjusted a burning log. Tiny sparks floated into the sky. My children, the world will always admire loud people, but never forget the forest fears the leopard, not because it roars the loudest, but because it walks with purpose. Remember this proverb: the leopard does not tell the forest it is coming. Its footprints speak long after it has passed. Let your character speak louder than your words. Let your wisdom be greater than your strength. And let your actions leave footprints worth following. The fire is growing low now. The moon is high above the trees. Carry this story in your hearts. Tell it to your children. For as long as wisdom walks among us, the leopard warriors will never truly disappear. And if the fire still burns tomorrow night, I will tell you another story.